Unif. Pants off. Jersey. Pants option is set. Pants option is set to blue pants. Ready.
Rivalry games, but there is one where that term has floated predominantly over the landscape of the matchup. And when the Paul Bunyan Trophy is up for grabs, there is nothing little when these brothers start battling. Welcome everyone to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Entering play call screen.
And the Spartans will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wolverines offense takes the field for the first time today. When the Spartans and Wolverines tangled last year, Michigan came out on top by a touchdown, 24-17. Neither team really had vintage seasons, but the Wolverines, beating both of their rivals, had to alleviate some of the disappointment.
It certainly did.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Moore. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Completing a forward pass was much like solving the Rubik's Cube for Michigan a year ago, but now, Jesse, they have the nation's top recruit in Bryce Underwood, and the key is to develop him.
Yes, because he is the future for Michigan. There is no question about it. We just saw just 2 seasons ago when you've got a quarterback who's dynamic.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan!
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them. And you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Michigan State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession.
Entering play call. Option edge key. Option is set to aggressive eye. RPO red. Strip. Tackling up. Safe. Coach suggest formate. Tight, you have 15 options, cover 3 matches selected.
The running back has it. Finding an escape route. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Spartans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Seam flat.
The play action fake. quickly to the tight end.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on 3rd down.
Entering, coach suggests play from A.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. They'll try the left side. Breaks into the open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Guys, these two have been showing contempt and disdain for each other for more than a century. First meeting back in 1898.
Yeah, and my goodness, you think about all the years, all the plays. You think about Mike Hart a few years ago. What was he talking about? Little brother. That stung Michigan State so bad. The hatred for each other is what makes this game so fun to follow every single year.
And I always feel in this game specifically between Michigan and Michigan State, it's the big-time players and the Heisman candidates that have always stepped up and made big plays. So I can't wait to see what the best players in this game are ready to do.
Single back formation, and they give it to it. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball.
He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
Speed up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Up speed red off, doubles, jet, Weisky. 45 with base. Wing slot, ace.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. On the run, it's Haynes. Got enough for the first down. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins. Big physical runners that also had sprinter speed, and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense so dangerous.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Jet passive K zone.
About these two running games so far, dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
Verticals HB angle. Ace. Split rifle. Empty. Verticals HB angle.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Spits it out to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Hester. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Wolverines are marching down the field. Off-play action on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. When you break into the top 5, halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Michigan. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Boston College. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Audible.
They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Dropping back, it's Childs. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. It's McCray. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10.
Audible.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
The Spartans will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The give to the back. Makes a man miss. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
Option is Buncho, White Ray, RPO Red Bubble.
And the Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll try to do it himself. Paul Bunyan, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got an axe. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so many trophy games, I feel like, in the Big Ten, David. This game, obviously, it always has Big Ten implications, national championship implications. I will be honest, the Paul Bunyan trophy gives me the heebie-jeebies a bit.
You don't like it, it just kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies. I hear you, but how about Reese throwing a ranking on us? Rank the trophies? Reese, what are we doing here? We're not ranking trophies. Huge rivalry game, a lot of emotions. We're not talking about ranking trophies.
The Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Underwood. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
19 categories.
New set of downs after the completion.
Selected.
They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
That's caught. It's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Splits the uprights. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Option, 2 to 3 on. Cover 4 quarter, Tampa 2. Cover 4, cover 1 Robert Chris. Entering play call, 2 to 3 odd. There are 2 categories. You have 27 options.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much to break down from a spirited first half between Michigan and Michigan State with the Paul Bunyan Trophy at stake. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Michigan State plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
Entering base model screen, you have
and the Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look at the other side, the defense, they haven't really much assistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Right, Tom. El Paso for man.
And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Childs. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Entering formation.
Man down on the
There are
play
6
as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Auction is set. Auction is coach suggestions. There are formation. There are option. 2 to 4 single DB. Cover 1 hole.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Entering play. Tampa 2. 3-3 DBL mug.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. On target to the left. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Cover 3 Sky.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him, you got to keep him upright, and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Got out of trouble and throws. Got it in the middle, it's Kelly. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
You have 15 options.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short,
there he goes. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Spartans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together.
Keep half.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
SS2 trap.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your 2nd guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that 1st down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
On the move, it's Haynes. You don't see that much. He runs out of bounds and takes the safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
As a ball carrier, you just have to have better awareness. You have to know where you are on the field. You run out of bounds like that, that's a play he's going to learn from. He's probably going to be the butt of a few jokes. This might follow him for a while, but that is a safety, and that is a costly mistake.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
To the air on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
Entering play call. Coach. Cover 4. Cover 3 head formation. There are 6. Option. 10. Cover 1 Robert Press.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Pass. Audible.
Defense dropping into soft coverage. And he's sacked. A big play
Entering
on
play
4th down to stop this drive.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for us.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. We got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games. You know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Audible.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's a heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Spartans send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He was working his way towards midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
The defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Tight open.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's turning it on.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it for the 29.
Well, you got to love what you're seeing from this offense here on this drive so far, because 5 straight runs. They ran on 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th down, and they just did it again. So right now, they're trying to be the more physical side.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Creates a little space. He's inside the 10. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shot saved the touchdown.
You have 15
Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game.
Rollouts. AHD blast.
And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Try to march their way in. What a job off the front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
And I'm not surprised they went to him again. He's already had 2 rushing touchdowns. He's had some success and been physical. But how about the defense? Ready for him? I guess they've learned their lesson, right? They've already given up 2. They weren't giving up a 3rd.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8
They'll
categories.
try to add another to their lead.
Options. Attempt is selected.
And he made the extra point without problem. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Option, cover 1 Robert Chris. Right on 2 man.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Audible.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Marsh. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Option. Temperature.
1 more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is complete. As has been the case for the majority of this rivalry, it's Michigan who once again will take home the mighty